Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, and this is another Boston Certified Hood Classic. In today's episode, I'm going to be catching you guys up on a couple of my latest pickups, as well as taking you guys through my experiences over in Amsterdam, where I have been since last Saturday. Let's start off by recapping my trip to the dam. Right, hello everybody. Welcome to Amsterdam. Bro, we are in Amsterdam, Bilma Arena, and this is the Ajax Amsterdam Stadium entertainment area. Bro, what a night last night in Amsterdam. So cool being here, walking around the red light, getting lost several times, and meeting some cool people and trying out some lovely local samples. Okay, hello everybody. We are now down in the canals of not too long ago, partaken in some local cuisine alongside a coffee, and I am feeling good. Check. Okay, so my impressions of Amsterdam after being back again after so many years away is that, man, it's like still just as busy, if not even busier than when I used to come here regularly. It is the absolute start of summer though, so yeah, it's gonna be like this. In fact, it's probably gonna get worse. The weed is good. Expensive. It's not quite as expensive as London, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. Wow, what a place, man. Love being here. It was always one of my favorites, this one. Okay, checking in again, just because it's a nice location here, and just thought it'd be good to document this stage of the day, where I'm heading back to the coffee shop Mediterranean area again to maybe look at getting another drink, because I'm low on drink and I want to do a little bit more cycling around, but I kind of want to get off the touristy stuff because, well, actually, to be honest, it's not too bad cycling around here. It's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, you've got to be quick if you want to keep up with the locals. You definitely got to have a bit of a sense of direction and awareness. So, fuck, man. Getting home. Oh, man. Hopefully I get home. It is going to be interesting. Let's just say that. So as you guys may or may not know, I used to be a European tour guide, so I have been to Amsterdam countless times, and it is one of my favorite European cities, full stop. It's so beautiful, it's so unique and interesting. It's so much fun to get around on a bike or just walking. The public transport system works. There's no shortage of fantastic museums to visit or art galleries to visit or fantastic places to have coffee or food. There's an entire alternative type of tourism available. Well, actually, there's several different types of tourism available in Amsterdam, but there's basically something for everybody over there. And it has a really rich sneaker history as well. It's the birthplace of Patta, and the Dutch are just into it big time when it comes to sneakers. I actually linked up with a guy here on YouTube that I really enjoy watching, Drew Is Sharing. You guys might have seen his content on here before. We actually had a whole bunch of sneaker content we were planning on filming together because the bro is massively into his skating and he is massively into his SB dunks, and so we did have a set of plans to go and film some sneaker content. But if you've been to the dam before, you'll know that most best laid plans tend to get smoked into oblivion, and so we couldn't quite sync up our timetables on the final day. We were both there in order to do it, but we will, I'm sure, do it sometime in the future. But I did manage to get along to a couple of sneaker shops, including Patta, which had pretty much a lot of the same old stuff sitting that you'll find most places at the moment. Also went to a famous resale store not far from the Leidseplein called J5, where they had a whole bunch of heat sitting. And whilst I didn't pick anything up, it was still a really good trip where I met some fantastic people and saw some pretty cool sneakers. So let's now move on to a couple of my latest pickups. So I picked up a couple of SBs that have dropped in recent times. The first pair is the Quick Strike Summit White, black and white. This is the CS CEF, or the City Skating Educational Foundation dunks, I think. These are really nice, man. Let's go through the colors first. You've got a predominantly white upper with some contrast against a patent leather, black swoosh, black laces, black tongue. You've also got the suede on the toe box as well. You've got a couple of different types of white material. So on the mid panel, it's almost like gridded off or like squared off with a little like square box pattern on it, almost like a ripstop. And then the rest of the white upper, I think, is wear away material where the paint will rub off to reveal, I'm guessing, a little pink underlay underneath, which is pretty cool. You've got a little bit of gray suede on the back panel that wraps around the heel, and that is offset by this green liner that you'll find on the sock liner itself and behind the tongue, which also features in black. Got the aged midsole vibe going on with a multicolored outsole, leather yellow back tab with the Nike embroidered on the back of the left shoe, and you get the CSEF on the back of the right shoe. They come with 2 extra sets of laces, a sort of mustardy yellow pair, and then this pink, almost magenta type colorway as well. In terms of the CSEF touches, you've got this little logo on the back quarter where the SB logos generally go, and you've got both a man and a woman skating in full kick flow, holding, I'm guessing, a diploma in hand, which is pretty nice. The tongue is a pretty cool collaborative detail as well. You've got your name and then subject, and then I'm guessing like a multiple choice test type thing on the tongue as well, with some answers blocked out. On the back of the tongue, you've got University of Nike SBs, skateboarders teach the world. Both pairs also come with custom insoles, and instead of a hang tag, you get this little tag on the side, which is basically a graduation hat decoration. It's like the little tassel or whatever that hangs off the back of the skull cap. So yeah, really cool shoe, really wearable colorway being predominantly black and white, and with these multicolored hits, just gives them a little bit of pizzazz. So yeah, really nice shoe. Quality on them is really decent. I think it's a well executed collaboration all in all, to be honest. 120 pounds, regular SB sizing. These things, I'm pretty sure, are set around in most places. So if you wanted to come up on a pair of these, easy peasy. Let's move on to the other pair. So I got a pair of the Podrod ones, and this is one of those shoes that is going to rake up a lot of memories for a lot of you guys out there. So the Podrod one first comes out in 2005, and so if you do a little quick bit of sneaker maths, you will probably arrive at the conclusion that this year marks the 20th anniversary of the shoe. Well done. So this shoe was created by, who else, man? The legend Tinker Hatfield, and he even threw in the Air Jordan 3's signature elephant print for a colorway dubbed the J-Rod. And so not only does this sneaker have some incredibly tightly linked history to one of Nike's best signature skate athletes of all time, but they also have a great tie-in to one of the best sneaker designers of all time, period, as well as a connection to one of the best sneakers of all time in the Jordan 3, period. So what a cool sneaker. They have leather uppers, they've got some quilted details as well, which kind of look a little bit like the Gucci quilting logo. One of the cool details is the patterned swoosh, which actually wraps around the entire shoe, which is quite a cool detail. We've got the perforated toe box as well, padded mesh tongue, and then raised Nike SB branding. They've also got a foam midsole, exposed Zoom Air cushioning, finished with printed insoles, semi-translucent rubber outsole, and then you've got platinum details, as well as SHS lace dubras that honor the skater's debut silhouette. It's a very cool shoe with a lot of interesting history behind it, attached to Paul Rodriguez, who I think was the very first Nike signature Mexican athlete. I think next to the likes of Michael and LeBron and KD, he's the athlete that has the most signature shoes ever. I mean, Paul Rodriguez is in illustrious company next to a whole stream of Nike royalty. So this will have been the second time that the Podrod one in this colorway has actually retroed. So it first comes out 2005, then we get a retro for the 10th anniversary, and now we get a retro for the 20th anniversary. And whilst I don't have the 2015s to hand to be able to compare, I can pick out just a couple of very quick differences going off the pictures that I've seen. And the first is the metallic details on things like the eyelets, as well as the lace to braid down below. Those are a couple of updates to the 2025 pair that aren't at least apparent from what I can see on the 2015 pair. In terms of the quality control and the general quality, yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie, they're not like amazing quality. The leather is pretty average to the touch. The quilting finish is okay. They're not amazing. They do feel like they would make for a pretty good beater shoe, but apart from that, yeah, nothing crazy impressive about the quality or the QC for that matter. So yeah, those are my latest pickups, the Podrod ones, the CSEFs, and those are my thoughts on Amsterdam. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting back into regular scheduled programming from today, guys, after having enjoyed my holiday. So you should expect the regular scheduled programming as per. Thanks for dropping by and watching the video. Please like it before you bounce, and do me a favor and go and follow my second channel. I really would appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, take care for now, and peace.